Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today was a very nice day. Okay, you could have caught the way down as well as caught the way up, right? So I'm gonna show you that. So yesterday, right, basically what I told you guys, right, we needed to either push up, right, grab that liquidity, right, push up, right, grab the liquidity right here, and then move up, right? That's exactly what happened. Actually, I mean, it did dig deeper, right? But that is okay, right? But we did end up catching the liquidity off of right here, right? And then having that bounce, right? And you can see how we were brought up with this strong green buying, right? um, that I had since yesterday, right? So if you just look back yesterday's video, so you know I'm not capping, you could just go, okay? Okay, so like easily inverse head and shoulder right there and give us that big move up. Um, and I'm gonna show you how you could have also taken the trade down as well in the 1 minute and then also the way back up, right? And now, so basically, we had to grab liquidity from here. I guess the market just didn't want to push up today, right? But uh, we have to wait for left shoulder head, right shoulder right here, and then ultimately the close of the cup right here, right? And you can see this by this yellow, right? So that is gonna be the resistance, right? That we look out for. Um, I'm gonna actually make this better with actual algos. Okay, we just gotta make the blue right here, right? As well as make the yellow right here as well. So what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? We're gonna basically build that liquidity, right? Push above yellow, build liquidity on here, then push up and close this cup, right? So that's what we have to look out for. And that is the possibility of tomorrow and closing the cup tomorrow, right? So we might have a pretty big move up, right? It all depends how much liquidity we grab, right? We can either dig deeper right here, right, and grab liquidity right here and then close the cup like that, right? Or if there is strong buying tomorrow morning, right, we can end up closing like that, right? So it depends on how much liquidity the market does want to build, but anyways, so however, what if we are tapering here and there's a sign, um, possible bear flag, right? But you do have to wait for the short, right? You have to wait a bit, at least right here, right? Then the close of the inverse cup right here, right? Um, and then the ways down, right? So there is a bit of way to go down, and if you are going down, I suggest you don't trade tomorrow unless we open uh, much lower, right, and use a 5-day as some sort of resistance, right? But you shouldn't trade right around here for shorts, right? You should wait unless you're scalping, right? You can okay if you know the resistance and the supports, right? But if you do want to have a bigger position, right, you want to wait for the confirmation at least right here, right? But again, there is no evidence to suggest we're headed down from here, right? um, until we at least cross below the 5-day price, crosses below the 5-day, etc., right? You know, the usual. Okay, so uh, today, right, so you notice the easily, right, beginning of the day that we did open higher, right? So that is what we were waiting for. We were also looking for some type of basically the retracement, right? And then grabbing of liquidity of like that, right? And then head up, right? So that was the play that we were looking for. Because what did I say yesterday's video, right? It always will follow structure, right? We needed to grab the liquidity from blue, right? So that's the scenario right here, right? So that's why it was the downtrend, right? And the entry was actually right here, right? Where you noticed the volume, right? The volume spikes as well as the yellow right here, and then the break and the strong selling. You can see the strong selling that brings us down, right? So that's the first trade, and then um, basically you notice how there was a support pink algo right here, but the volume was still high. We're still in this red selling, right? And that it's primarily the red selling that brings us down. And of course, where's the target? The 5-day, right? When you're around this area, you will always know if we're headed down, the target is 5-day, right? Then we're met with the purple algo, right? You can see the tapering right here and the bounce up, right? There's lack of continuation, right? The market wants to build more liquidity. You could have entered right here as well, but I didn't. But you have the purple again, right? And you see how we bounced off perfectly at the purple right here. We formed the blue algo right here, right? And then this was the setting itself up, right? See the nice left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, right? Which brings us up, right? And this green buying algo, right? And then we close, right? The market wants to build the liquidity right here, totally fine. And then we have another blue algo right here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here. Another green algo. You can see how the market is building the liquidity. And there was entries either right here, right? Or if you didn't like the volume did come in, as you can see the spikes, right? Right from here to there, right? The volume did spike, right? So there was another entries right here as well, right? Break of blue, and as well as the break of pink right here, the entry right here, right? With the inverse head and shoulder right here. Last entry of the day to give us this last trade, right? So pretty simple, pretty easy. And then when you notice there's no continuation on either sides, right? You can see the chop that happens the rest of the day, right? So let's just call it an early day, right? When there's lack of continuation like that, right? But yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy. And I'm sorry I'm rushing this video. I have to really actually go outside. Might go to a party tonight. So actually, why did I say that? That makes me look bad. I might go out. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow, and look out for the flags that I told you to look out for. And yeah, see you guys.